This is not a mass movement, it is a fragmented network, an autonomous web, a crystalline communication, a disorganization, a celebration of chaos. This is not a surface distortion, it is a disassembly of the structure of power, where no new singular order will arise. There's kids out there playing in the streets, fucking shit up. RTS, system corrupt, scan, mutiny, queer bloc, arms not bombs, desert mob, lab rats. All the autonomous crews making zines, making parties, making films, making music, making noise, taking buildings, taking roads, building barricades, blockading, gathering crowds, painting, paint bombing, postering, vandalizing, rewiring, hacking and dancing, using their bodies, claiming space, making us heard. For some fucking weird reason, I still believe in art, and I suppose it's like all the things you love. It's what hurts the most, because the place that art occupies in this culture makes me sick. All those middle-class wankers trading on the cred of difference makes me sad and ashamed to believe in art as a site of resistance. So I need to talk about politics. And I realise that's a very bad thing to do. Party politics don't interest me. And this is not about single issues. I'm one of those annoying people who thinks everything's about politics. Being called a fag in the street, trying to get a job that you hate, worrying about how to pay the rent and whether you'll be granted immigration status. All the stuff that can really fuck up your day and is part of a much bigger picture of intimidation and control. What we need is a new kind of politics. And don't talk to me about revolution. I don't want to reach an end point. What we need is a new kind of politics, some way up out of this boredom to seize our own power. A newly politicized art and culture, a politics unrecognizable. This is a time for mongrels. Who are the players? It's the new kids, the political types, the anarchists, the queers and the fags, the homos and the trannies. It's the dance crews, the noisemakers, the reclaimers and the squatters. It's the kids learning the skills and cracking the code. In the newly resolved egalitarian, post-feminist, post-colonial, free market, globalized economy where we've got it all, what's missing? Look for the gaps. Everyone's sitting in their bunkers talking about the need to fight. No, it's time for some sidestepping, time for some fancy moves. Start reading between the lines, start reading across the lines, realize you're the only one who allows the lines to exist. You have to get the state to destroy your art. If the state's destroying art, then that's fascism, and that exposes them for what they are. Where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? This is a territorial takeover. It's a corporate soul fuck. It's a media head job. It's all for sale. Where do you draw the line? I'm starving and I can't find anything to eat. The streets are all full of fast food wrappers and candy. I'm lonely and I can't see anyone to talk to, just billboards and advertising blocking out the sky. I'm burning. I need a fix. I've got to fill this need. I'm hungry. I'm burning. This is the corporate soul fuck. This is the media head job. This is a territorial takeover. On the corner there's two dogs fucking, their eyes are glazed hot, there's a smell of gasoline in the air. It might rain, but you can't wash this kind of shit away. This is the corporate soul fuck. This is a media head job. This is a territorial takeover. Where do you draw the line? It's money in your pocket, a guaranteed income. It's your heart's desire. I'm hungry, I'm burning, I need a fix. Oh, capitalism, you're so deep inside of me. Hey, baby, you got oil? You got a little something to grease the wheels? It's a media territory, a corporate quickie, a fast war. I'm hot to shop. You got a little something to grease the wheels? This is a corporate soul fuck. When I was a kid, I used to dream of being at war. TV movies of soldiers and heroes. When I was a kid, I used to dream of being at war. Now I realize we are. Long before the media blitz of CNN's attack on America, the world has been filled with war, territorial and religious feuds, battles for oil and power. Resistance, though, is not as simple as the drawing of lines, the fundamentalist distinction between good and evil. The joining of media, market and transnational capital has led to a monopoly, a dominance of the messages of those who own most of the resources. This is a propaganda war. The media is a capitalist commodity, serving to codify all experiences into the capitalist context. Spread the word that the mainstream media serves only those who serve themselves, propagating banality and justifying corruption. Spread the word, break the lie of alienation. In a back alley, two figures are assembling something out of cardboard boxes. They stencil a window grid on each of the tall structures, a recording of a news reporter's playing. This is a reenactment of the World Trade Center bombings. When the fireballs erupt from the first tower, the whole crowd is yelling and screaming. Reclaim the Streets, number 9. I'm running across the roof of a police car, and I feel like one of Charlie's Angels. It's just like on TV, everything's in slow motion, and I feel like a star. I am not a niche market. The factors of my identity will not be reduced to an interesting variable, a method of distinction, a classification by which I may better fit into the capitalist consuming whole. My difference catered for, my needs served, myself consumed in turn. Note the freedom with which transnational capital moves, while people are forced into ever narrower lives. Borders are tightened to stop people fleeing for their lives, and governments encourage divisions as a tool of control. This is a territorial takeover. There is no public space, just places where you're allowed to shop and drive and work to spend. Just try and push the limits and you'll soon find out how public space is. This is not business as usual. We're blocking the roads so you can't go to work or shop. We've got better things to do with our time. We're not selling anything, we're giving it away. We're creating an action on both the personal and wider scale beyond the logic of consumerism. At night, outside the Baxter detention centre, there's a small crew of kids making runs for the fence. The riot cops move into the front line, preparing to charge. And as they assemble, someone starts to sing the Stormtroopers theme from Star Wars. The crowd take it up, and the cops look so fucking stupid, all their macho shit blown to pieces. We will fuck with your contested sites. We will walk across borders. We will cross the line. We'll put the writing on the wall. We'll go too far and then some, because even that's not far enough. We will reach out and grab what we can. We'll keep trying to imagine beyond the confines of this fucked up, mediatized, commodified existence, because we know there is something else. In the society that abolishes all adventure, the only adventure left is the abolition of that society. Refuse to be controlled. You owe nothing to the past. You owe nothing to the law. Gain your freedom.